Hello and welcome to the 19th race of the 2012 Utica Home Track Series here at Myrtle Beach, and it's been quite a long season, but we're finally here at the final race, and we have 4 drivers that are mathematically eligible for the championship. Maria Commisso leads these drivers, 4 points over Jamie Murphy, so that's going to be a close battle on the track. Matt Evans is 12 points behind, but it's not impossible for him to win this. Tyler Smith is a very outside chance. He got 5 bonus points for winning a heat race, which means at the current moment, for him to win the championship, he has to win this race, lead the most laps, and Maria Commisso can finish no better than last place. So if one car goes out that isn't Maria Commisso, Tyler Smith is out of the running. Let's take a look at the starting grid one more time for the 2012 season. Christopher Harley's on the pole with a high amount of rookies in the front 2 rows. Any car in bold with an asterisk next to it are the championship competitors. They're scattered throughout the field. Also, keep watch for Aurelio and Treck Tauger throughout the day. They are running for the Rookie of the Year championship, which is only a 4-point battle. Now, Aurelio won a race, one of the heat races, so he has 1 extra bonus point. The following drivers did not make it out of the heat races. Mostly one-off entries. The biggest name in there is Samantha Yankee, who won twice this year. It was very surprising. On pole for today's event, Christopher Harley for the first time in his Utica Home Track Series career. Now, we haven't heard anything from him as of late, so we're not sure if he's coming back for 2013. But it's a good way to cap off the season. The number 49 Coca-Cola Dodge. As I said, a lot of rookies in the first 2 rows. As you can see, Julian Kennebleth Jr., and Brock McMahon, and Jack Duncan all following close behind. At the current moment, Jamie Murphy was running 11th by lap 2. At this rate, she would be the champion. Despite the fact that Matt Evans is ahead of her, Maria Commisso is so far back in the pack. That 4-point deficit is going to be nothing as there's contact. Whoa, 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 whoa! And it looks like Jack Duncan's going to go around. Not early for a caution, and boy, did we have a lot of cautions. There won't be any more spotlights, really. It looks like Jack Duncan, who started in the second row, is going to get turned around, and right in front of traffic, you can see them all pile up. Tyler Smith and Tyler Benoit all go around, and it's going to be a huge pile up as they all race to the line. Incident lap 3. Tyler Benoit stuck behind the slow car of Megan Curley, gets a little impatient early on, guns it around her. He's still trying to get back to the line. He's going to forget that there's a pace car and that he's not a ghost. He's not Danny Phantom, and he's going to crash his car in there. And it's a pretty silly move on his part. We had this happen last year with Gabe Carraz, one of the championship competitors. That car would keep racing, but his race was pretty much shot. Speaking of trouble for the Benoit Motorsport Group, Matt Evans, who was in the top 10, has to come down pit road for a penalty, passing under the caution on lap 8. This is going to be a huge blow to Matt Evans' championship run. Caution 2, lap 9. David Creighton, car number 00, being relieved from LeGray Racing at the end of the year, is going to clip Gabe Carraz, and they're both going to go into the wall. They both slink down the racetrack and hits them again. David Creighton, no word if he's coming back next season. At the current moment, it looks very small of a chance. Incident lap 12. Matt Evans, car number 4, trying to pit. Nicky Allen was going to pit, but changes her mind. The inexperienced driver is going to spin them both out and cause a small pile-up by the edge of pit road. Not what Matt Evans needed. Caution 3, lap 15. Billy Bishop making his first start in the Vitalogy car. He's going to make a full season attempt next year. He's going to get hit into by Brian Valentine, the defending champion, and sent into Andrew Wiegand. That car is going to slide, and he's going to lose a couple spots, but he keeps that car rolling without too much damage. As you can see, Nicky Allen also got turned around there, and Matt Corio, car number 20, making his final start in this car, does not have a ride for next year. He's being replaced with Megan Curley, who did a much better job earlier in the year. He's going to spend out this very disappointing year for Matt Corio. Brian Valentine's also going to get turned by Matt Evans. I'm not sure if they did anything or had any contact, but Matt Evans is going to push him out of the way. Incident lap 16. Julian Kenneblaze Jr. in the 45 is going to pull a Tyler Benoit and hit the pace car. Kenneblaze Jr. is running the full schedule next year for JFI. He's leaving the RGE team. Treck Tauger, car number 60, would take the lead from Christopher Harley as they battle it out on the backstretch. Treck Tauger needs any point he can get. He's running for a Rookie of the Year championship, and he's got to make sure Michael Aurelio stays far in the back. He's currently at the disadvantage. We will not stay green for long. Caution for lap 21. Jamie Murphy, car number 28, is going to go onto the apron, lose control, is going to get into Seth Cole and Julian Kenneblaze Jr., William Duncan, and Andreas Allen. And whoa, more cars pile up. I see Jack Duncan, who's going to make a hard hit, and I believe Megan Curley, another car. Tyler Smith, the number 31 car, is going to embed the back of that car on the pit road wall. That would require extensive repairs, and car number 31 would be on pit road for a bit. Now, Christopher Harley would take the lead back after Treck Tauger pitted. He stayed out with the light caught up to the 49 car. But we had another caution on lap 25. Andrew Wiegand, car number 40, is going to get clipped by Megan Curley and turned around on the racetrack. Andrew Wiegand, no set ride for next year. The Wrath Racing team is closing down. So this is going to be his final start in the series. Michael Aurelio, car number 93, would take the lead, something that Treck Tauger didn't want. Michael Aurelio, his 2013 plans are a little confusing. I believe they go as follows. I think he's going to run all of the tracks except the super speedways, but I'm going to need confirmation on that. The number 93 car is going to be splitting that ride with Jonathan Bentons, who failed to qualify for this event, and so far he's having a great day so far. The Aurelio Autosport team is scaling down next year due to funding. But, hey, maybe Michael Aurelio can boost those funds a little bit today. Chris Aurelio's brother failed to qualify. Caution 6, lap 31. Nikki Allen making her first start. She's going to run a limited schedule. Next season's going to get clipped and turned into Treck Tauger, car number 60. As you see, Joshua Michaels and Jack Duncan are also going to get slowed up by this. Incident lap 31. We're on board with Joshua Michaels. David Creedon's going to spin Max Skinner, and Max Skinner is just going to keep glued to this number 13 car. Won't stay off of him there. The 13 car goes to pit road, but loses control, spins, and look, Max Skinner again. So, Max Skinner really likes Joshua Michaels, apparently. Incident lap 36. Julian Kenneblaze Jr., car number 45, is going to spin along with a couple other cars. Hasn't been a good day for Julian Kenneblaze Jr. despite starting so well in the event. Just to show that wrecks could plague anyone at this track no matter where on the field they are. Caution 7, lap 37. David Creedon, car number 00. In a pack of cars here, he's going to clip Neil Evans, who gets pushed into him. The number 00 goes on track. Whoa! Whoa, my God! Car number 00 is flipping. Julian Kenneblaze Jr. makes hard contact with the number 00, and that car is on its roof. Here's the onboard. He's going to get into Neil Evans. He slides back up onto the racetrack and just bam! He's going to get hit and he tumbles and lands on his roof. Not the first time we've had a flip here at Myrtle Beach. Incident lap 37. Brandon Bain, car number 21, is going to get slowed down by Brock McMahon and turned by Josh Michaels. Brandon Bain hoping for a good day today. He likes the speedway races. We've elaborated on this much of the... Oh no! Richard Johnson's going to get into the back of him. A one-off entry. And Brandon Bain tries to get that self-ride. Not a good turn for Brandon Bain. He's going to stall that car on track. Jamie Murphy takes the race lead. How? We're not exactly sure. A lot of passing happens under caution with cars pitting, a lot of confusion. You really don't know what the order is until they start. But Jamie Murphy racking up bonus points and is currently in a nice position to win the championship. Caution 8, lap 42. Russell Arcuri, car number 10. He's going to be back next year. Cars wreck above him. That was Nicky Allen and Brian McMahon. Russell Arcuri goes flipping. And he's going to land it up back on his wheel after getting hit by Max Skinner. Whoa! Dylan White almost hits our pit crew guy holding the flag. Let's see, we're on board with Russell Arcuri. First, we'll check into Dylan White later. He is going to just tumble over. A wild ride for Russell Curry. You're going to see, man, a shotgun of cars going past. Let's check with Dylan White, car number 24, just another angle. No idea what his 2013 plans are, if any. He's going to get hit by John Cittadino, and oh, the pace car is going to run in, and whoa! Ralph, our pit crew guy, almost died just there. It's a dangerous job being the pit crew guy at this track. He was on board with Dylan White. We're glad he's okay, though. See, just going to get thrown around by the pace car. Everyone would be okay, though. No casualties. Well, casualties, but no cars died in that wreck yet. Caution 9, lap 47. Joshua Michaels, car number 13, coming back full-time next year. Run 3-wide with the Coles, Seth and Joe. And it's going to get turned around. Nicky Allen's turned around as well. That car is... Nicky Allen's been having a hard time driving straight today. As Joshua Michaels keeps going, we're on board with Maria Commisso. This is a little more behind, and whoa, she's gonna get flipped over. That's not gonna help her. Lap 47, an incident. That is David Creedon, car number 00. He's gonna hit the pace car, and guess what? That car goes out of the race, which means Tyler Smith can no longer win the championship. Caution 10, lap 53. That is the number 3 of Tyler Benoit. He runs low underneath Aurelio and Duncan. It's a pretty tight battle. I think he's going to get clipped by Michael Aurelio here and goes right into the wall. Turned around. There's Nicky Allen again, who seems to be in every wreck. And whoa! Oh, Matt Coriel's going to get a hard hit into the number 3 car. All cars keep driving, but this race has not been very nice to Tyler Benoit, both today and in the past. On board Matt Corio, hard hit. He's going to collect Brock McMahon as well. And almost misses the pace, almost hits the pace car. Seth Cole, car number 5, would be your race leader following this slew of wrecks. This is the first time Seth Cole has ever led in the Utica Home Track Series, and he's having a good race today. He's not going to be in this 5 car next year. He's going to be switching over to the number 52, and his teammate and friend Joseph Bryant will be also given a ride in the number 80 car. So it'll be great to see them next season. Always a friendly face in the garage area, the Seth Cole and Joseph Bryant. Caution 11, lap 58. Tyler Smith, car number 31, just in case his dreams haven't been crushed even more, he's going to get wrecked again. He's going to collect Max Skinner and Julian Kenneblaise Jr. I swear, Kenneblaise and Allen are in everything today. Tyler Smith continues driving, but he's obviously grumbling over the radio. He is not happy with the way today's turned out at all. Incident, lap 59. Neil Evans, car number 55, is going to get into Michael Aurelio and is going to get turned around. See a couple other cars stack up a little bit and slow down. William Duncan's running high, and Neil Evans almost comes down into William Duncan and Jack Duncan, causing more trouble. Caution 12, lap 69. Maria Commisso and Russell Curry are going to collide. It's going to collect Gabe Carraz, and Maria Commisso is going to get hit again. This is not a good race for the points leader, as Brian Brote and Andrew Wiegand are also going to get caught up in this, because Brian Brote's going to get caught up with the 16 of Gabe Carraz, who's running as a one-off entry. Brian Brote's going to be out of the Wrath Racing right next year. He's starting his own team with Adam Dunlap. Incident lap 69. Dylan White and Andreas Allen in the 08 are going to collide and go into the wall. And then Neil Evans is going to clip the number 24, and he's going to wreck into Andreas Allen again. So Andreas Allen thought he could escape that, but couldn't. Oh, and Brian Valentine, the defending champion, not going to be the champion this year, is going to get a piece of it as well. Incident lap 70. Gabe Carraz, who's running this race as a redemption run. After going out first last year, he's going to lose the 16 car, and is going to park it right in front of Maria Commisso there. Maria Commisso's going to get a little bit of damage there. Not a good day for the points leader or for Gabe Carraz in the 16. Caution 13, lap 74. Brock McMahon, one of the Tanker Motorsports cars, is going to get wrecked by Andrew Wiegand and Max Skinner. Neil Evans is going to pile into that. I believe I saw Dylan White getting turned around there. Not a good day for him as well. That car's been pretty beat up. There is Jamie Murphy, car number 28. She's going to get loose on the outside, hit the wall, and that car is going to slide down the racetrack. Jamie Murphy's not going to lose too many spots, though, and did not get too much damage off that. So, good job saving it for the most part by Jamie Murphy. Caution 14, lap 80. Brian Valentine running in this big pack of cars is going to clip Bob Cittadino and John Cittadino, the father and son duo. And they're going to come up the track into Gabe Carraz, Tyler Smith, Neil Evans, Dan O'Neill. I see Brian Broke, Julian Kennebledge Jr., and Tyler Benoit all involved. Oh, and there's Brock McMahon and William Duncan. A lot of big pileups today due to a lack of room. Megan Curley would lead for one lap under caution. I believe her first in a long time. But Seth Cole would take the lead back when they go green flag racing. The cars on the lead lap has been dwindling down as we've been going throughout this race so far. I don't even think we're at halfway point yet. No, caution 15, lap 84. Richard Johnson, car number 92, running as a one-off entry. Not sure if he's going to run next year. This is the only race he's scheduled for. He's going to get clipped by Jack Duncan, go into the 04 car, Bob Cittadino, and more cars pile in. A lot of big pileups today as, oh, whoa, there's another wreck over there with, Tyler Smith and Matt Corio I could see in that. Let's see what happened to them. Tyler Smith gets loose and runs into the slow car of, David Yankee. Matt Corio had nowhere to go, and he's going to pile into that as well. A rough day for a lot of these drivers. Incident lap 85. Nikki Allen's going to clip one of the championship competitors, Jamie Murphy. It's going to cause Russell Arcuri to wreck as well, as more cars pile into it. But the 28 car is going to be okay again. And she's pretty much lapped the 26 and the 4 car at this point. Incident lap 85. Julian Kennebledge Jr., car number 45. The steering goes. He could not turn the pit road correctly. That car would go out of the race. It's been a dismal day for the number 45 team. Hopefully his 2013 is better. Caution 16, lap 89. Gabe Carraz, car number 16. Running in this pack of cars. There's Joe Cole on the inside of him. He's going to get clipped by Joe Cole. Sent up onto the racetrack. Good job by Andreas Allen to avoid him, but Richard Johnson wasn't as lucky. There's Matt Corio and Joshua Michaels. I see Neil Evans also getting involved with it. A lot of the same players involved with a lot of these wrecks. There's another one. It looks like Nicky Allen's going to clip the swerving Michael Aurelio. Russell Curry is going to also get a piece of that. And Brandon Bain's going to wreck. And so will Tyler Benoit. Jack Duncan's slowing up. And John Cedeno is brought to a stop by the blockade of cars in front of him. Jamie Murphy, despite wrecking, is going to take the race lead due to some good pit stops. So the 28 car, they've really put it in the high gear today to win the championship. Caution 17 lap. Let's see, Joe Cole, car number 74, is going to get spun right into the middle of traffic, and Megan Curley is going to get held up by it. Not sure where to go. Incident lap 94. There is the 2 car of Jack Duncan, Max Skinner, and more cars pile in. Big crash. And there's Matt Evans, car number 4, one of the championship competitors, not having a good race at all. And, oh, the pace car is going to clip Matt Corio as well, just to add insult to injury. Brock McMahon is going to lead on pit road, but Christopher Harley, car number 49, is going to lead going to the restart. Christopher Harley hasn't been in the lead since lap 23, but been having a pretty decent race so far. Actually, one of his best runs yet. Caution 18, lap 99. John Cittadino, who's had a horrible season, going to get clipped by Joe Cole. They're both going to go around. Brock McMahon's going to pile in. Neil Evans, Alex Allen, I see, Michael Aurelio, and a couple others are going to get hit. And you see there's a kind of a stack up there. Whoa! Very dodgy racing on the track with this crash at the halfway point, lap 100. Currently, Jamie Murphy sits in 7th place, Maria Commisso is in 18th, and Matt Evans is in 30th. So at the halfway point, it would be Jamie Murphy, your champion, but we still have half a race left. Anything could happen. Joshua Michaels would take the lead following pit stops under that caution. Everyone's been pitting like nearly every lap to fix damage. But Joshua Michaels, I believe this might be the first time he's ever led laps in a race, so congratulations to him. Caution 19, lap 105. William Duncan, car number 83, ran a partial schedule this year. He's running full-time next year. So wish him good luck with that. He's going to get turned by defending champion Brian Valentine. That car is going to go up the track. And more cars pile in. Richard Johnson is on his roof. Richard Johnson, winner in the Rallycross series, is going to go on his roof. We're going to go on board with him. And tips over. We lose that camera. Richard Johnson would get flipped back over and keep racing. Instant lap 106. Tyler Benoit is going to run 3 wide with the championship leader at the moment, Jamie Murphy, and Christopher Harley is going to wreck them both. And he's going to get flipped by Brock McMahon right in front of his teammate Matt Evans as he slinks past. Been a pretty poor race for Tyler Benoit, but not for Treck Tauger. He's been doing pretty well. That car is pretty unscathed, and he is running in first place. Caution 20, lap 111. Jamie Murphy again is going to get clipped by Christopher Harley. Brian Brote goes in. And there is John Cittadino, Dylan White, and just an entire pileup of cars going into this turn 3. Caution 21, lap 117. Tyler Smith, adding to his bad race. He's running 3 wide with Joshua Michaels and Seth Cole. Seth Cole's going to run him up into Joshua Michaels. Tyler Smith slides, but he didn't get as much damage this time. It was more Joshua Michaels who got the short end of the stick. Incident lap 117. Tyler Smith again is going to get clipped this time by Brandon Bain and turned around by Richard Johnson. Hard impact by Andrew Wiegand, and Tyler Smith has been saying over the radio he's not coming back next year. He's not too happy at all with this series, and whoa, and he's going to get hit again. Everyone hates Tyler Smith this race. Brian Valentine, the defending champion, will be your race leader. Now, at this point last year, he was going for a championship. This time, he isn't. He's just looking for a good finish today. So, we'll have to see how he does. He has 1 win at Daytona earlier this year, but he's been noted for his lack of winning with good performances. So, we'll just have to see how things work out with him. Caution 22, lap 124. I believe this breaks the record we had last year, and Joshua Michaels goes for a ride on his side. Pretty much runs over the Dave Bianchi, and Bob Cittadino, the 04 car, is going to pile in. That was a crazy ride by Joshua Michaels, and Nicky Allen gets turned around again, of course. Incident lap 125. Jamie Murphy, again, who's been wrecking a lot but not losing many positions, going to get into the back of the slow car, Brandon Bain. Brian Valentine and Max Skinner are going to wreck as well. I think the thing is that so many cars have been wrecking that positions really haven't changed too much since the early stages of the event. Caution 23, lap 130. Andrew Wiegand, car number 40, is going to clip Dan O'Neill's going to get in front of Ray Commisso, and he's going to go over as well. Quite a bit of flips here today, and Tyler Smith involved again. Seth Cole's going to get slowed down as well. Incident lap 130. There is Billy Bishop, car number 50. He's going to smash into the pace car, and he would go out. It was a shame. He was looking forward to a good run today, and he's been looking for something to counteract his abysmal rallycross season. So it looks like he's going to have to pull this one to the garage. Caution 24, lap 136. William Duncan, car number 83, is going to get clipped by Christopher Harley into the wall. And Gabe Carraz gets turned around as well, slightly further behind. As you see, I believe Richard Johnson also got spun there earlier. Caution 25. Alex Allen, car number 80. He's not going to be in that car next year. He's going to be splitting a ride with Vladimir Petrov in the 09. He's going to get pinched between Jamie Murphy and Michael Aurelio. And Alex Allen's going to drive over the 93 car, and Jamie Murphy's going to go on his side and nearly her roof, and she's going to drive it off. Here's another angle. Look at that. And look at this angle. You'll see Alex Allen pretty much drove over the 93 car. absolutely amazing. Some of the wildest crashes I've seen at this track have happened today. Brian Valentine, car number 66, was your leader on the restart due to Jamie Murphy having the pit. And this slew of lap cars is how many? They're actually going around the racetrack. All that congestion from lap traffic would not be too helpful. William Duncan, car number 83, is going to get clipped by Neil Evans, going to fly up the racetrack and into the wall. The latter half of this race has not been too fortunate for William Duncan, and that was bad for Treck Tauger. He's going to get held up. Incident, lap 147. Andrew Wiegand's going to slide on the apron and is going to take out Megan Curley in the 97 car, whom they've had contact with before. So, was there some retaliation there? I don't know. Joe Cole, car number 74, is going to get clipped by David Yankee and run into the wall. And whoa, more cars involved. There's Dylan White again, who's been smashed into every possible place on this racetrack so far. Caution 28, lap 159. Maria Commisso, who's had a rough race, running 3 wide with Tyler Smith and Matt Corio, 2 of the big problem causers today. Get turned by Matt Corio and into the wall, and Tyler Smith is involved again because there isn't a wreck unless Tyler Smith is in it. He actually has the record for the most wrecks this season. Caution 29, lap 167. Treck Tauger trying to run for Rookie of the Year. He's going to run 3 wide with Brock McMahon and Andrew Wiegand. That's not going to work. He's going to get put up into the wall and spun around. Car number 60. Got to get that car rolling. Matt Evans is also going to make some contact. He saves it, and he's going to turn Joe Cole around. I'm not exactly sure why. Might be just blind fury. Caution 30, lap 173. Treck Tauger again is going to get wrecked by Brock McMahon. And this is really hurting his championship run. As more cars pile in, there's Nicky Allen again. Nicky Allen, one of like 5 drivers that have been involved with every wreck. Caution 31, Jamie Murphy running underneath Christopher Harley and teammate Maria Commisso. She's trying to thread the needle between herself and Brandon Bain, and that's going to wreck Maria Commisso and herself. They're both teammates, remember? So I don't think Maria Commisso's happy about that. She had some words to say about Jamie Murphy on the radio. Usually Jamie Murphy's a very nice driver, not usually wrecking stuff. That could have just been a racing accident or just a poor decision. Neil Evans is going to clip the pace car and show a little bit of mind lapse by running into the pace car again. I'm not sure what Neil Evans was thinking there. He might have been distracted a bit. Gabe Cross is going to turn around, but the 55 car will keep going. Caution 32, lap 185. Treck Tauger again. This time with Jack Duncan, and Treck Tauger is infuriated, and Nicky Allen again. And Tyler Smith again. Involved with this wreck, there's Maria Commisso and a huge pileup of cars. Treck Tauger is absolutely furious on the radio. He's always had trouble with traffic in the past, and today is no exception. Caution 33, lap 191. Brock McMahon is going to get run into by Seth Cole and Jamie Murphy bunching up. There is Dylan White in the 24 car running behind there, and whoa! McMahon's going to get clipped by Bob Sadino as well. Dan O'Neill, car number 12, is going to hit into the 40 car right after that, and Joe Cole's going to get involved there. And the pace car is going to hit Dan O'Neill as well. This is the teammate car to Brian Valentine. Connor Breton drove this year, but was released from the team last week. O'Neill's running as a one-off. Another caution. Andreas Allen and Maria Commisso are going to collide. Maria Commisso gets the short end of the stick. She goes around. She's been trying to build up her position to try and catch up to Jamie Murphy, but that is not working as of late. Dan O'Neill is going to run into the pace car. Simply that. Now this car is running as a one-off entry. He will not be back next season. He's announcing that he's quitting the series for good. This was just one last go to help a team out. He also did well here last year. Brian Valentine is your race leader. And your race winner. Sorry, I didn't know we were already at the end of the race. Whoops. Brian Valentine wins his second career Utica Home Track Series race at Myrtle Beach today. Last year he was the champion leaving this track, but he's just as happy with the win today. A good job by the Battlefield Motorsports crew. Here are the race results. Brian Valentine was your winner, followed by David Yankee and Christopher Harley, the rookie of the race. Every other car was off the lead lap. Jamie Murphy, Gabe Carraz, Seth Cole, Brock Mann, Max Skinner, Megan Curley, and Alex Allen, your top 10. Great run by Alex Allen, and Max Skinner was the most improved driver. Then there's Brandon Bain, Neil Evans, Joshua Michaels, Richard Johnson, one of the best of the one-off entries. Russell Arcuri, Jack Duncan, Bob Sadino, Matt Corio, and Maria Commisso in 19th. Andreas Allen 20th. And there's John Sadino, Treck Tauger, Brian Brote, William Duncan, Joe Cole, and Michael Aurelio, one of the championship competitors for Rookie of the Year. Then Matt Evans, Tyler Benoit, Dylan White, Dan O'Neill, Andrew Wiegand. Robert DeFrank went out of the race in the later stages. Tyler Smith, Nicky Allen, Billy Bishop, Julian Kenneth Jr., and David Creedon. The last four of them went out. And your champion is Jamie Murphy. That is right. Your 2013 champion is Jamie Murphy, making this the second year in a row the champion has not won any races during the season and at all. Jamie Murphy has no recorded victories. Maria Commisso was in second, followed by Matt Evans, Russell Arcuri, Brian Valentine, Tyler Smith, who's going to drop in points, Samantha Yankee, Tyler Benoit, Robert DeFrank, and Treck Tauger, the top 10 in the standings. Let's take a look at the top 20 in points. These are the final point standings for the year. No more points will be accrued. Andrew Wiegand finished out the season at 11th. Then David Yankee, Brian Brote, John Cittadino, Michael Aurelio, who ran a limited schedule. That's pretty impressive for Michael Aurelio to finish 15th, despite coming in at race 8 of 19. Then Max Skinner, Neil Evans, David Creedon, Michelle Cittadino, and Connor Breton, who is banned from the series, so he will not be coming back next season to improve his position. Now let's take a look at the top 30. Seth Cole in 21st position. Then Matt Corio, Bob Cittadino, Megan Curley, Monique Peskic, Chris Aurelio, Will Coleman, Jack Duncan, Joe Cole, and Christopher Harley in 30th. This was, I believe, tied with the best run of his career today with a third place finish, and this is his first Rookie of the Race award. Now let's take a look at your top 40. Don Corio Jr., car number 67 earlier in the year. He's done racing for this season. Jeffrey Finguy, Alex Tanker, Dylan White, Andreas Allen. Everyone below this line is not locked into the Bristol race. Each one of the drivers above there, if they attempted Bristol, they will be locked in. Gabe Carraz, Benet Gagnon, Brandon Bain, Brock McMahon, and Josh LeMayo round out your top 40. Now let's take a look at the rest of the point standings. There's Willie Decker in 41st. Well, sorry, top 50. I believe we have one more part of points. Willie Decker, Alex Allen, Adam Dunlap, Eris Shaw, Gustavus Cortez, Joshua Michaels, Connor Atwood, William Duncan, who were splitting a ride, Vladimir Petrov, and Inman J. Rounding out your top 50. Now, let's take a look at the end of the points. This is the very bottom of the standings. Starting with 51st, the late Casey Ockenbron. Then Dan O'Neill was just 2 points away from beating him. Joseph Bryant, Ray Takita, Julian Kenneth Jr., Richard Johnson, this being his only start, gets a good amount of points. Then Hunter Zander, Bartrello Milano, Erica Andrea Maharamanana, Brian Benoit, Jeff Evans, Jason Marshall, Nicky Allen, and Billy Bishop got the least amount of points this year. This was his only start, and he finished, unfortunately, poorly. Now let's take a look at the Rookie of the Year standings. Michael Aurelio is your Rookie of the Year winner by 2 points over Treck Tauger. That win in the heats really helped him. He got a bonus point from that. Also, leading the race helped him as well. Treck Tauger, Max Skinner, Neil Evans, Seth Cole, Joe Cole, Jack Duncan, David Creedon, Connor Breton, and Chris Aurelio were your top 10 in the points. We're only showing the top 10 for this because of how long this video is. Don't want to add more text that I need to. Well, that was it for the 2012 season. The sign-ups video for the 2013 season is coming up soon, and it's going to have an added bonus for signing up to the series that's already available to everyone in there. thank you for watching the series. I'll see you next time.